Just gonna be able to just. We were talking about Duncan and I yesterday. We're saying think about someone creating an artificial version of him based on the hundreds of hours of his audio recordings.
Yeah.
Because he has so many podcasts, as do I. You know, if somebody wanted to take a podcast like mine, where there's 1,000 episodes, and take those 1,000+ episodes and take my opinions and the way I describe things, the way I talk. Which, I mean, like, if you're talking to me in a podcast like this, you're just talking to me. This is what I talk like. So, and you get a bunch of variables, right? You get me excited, me depressed, me shocked, me sad, me happy. You would have so much to choose from.
Yeah.
You could kind of material. You could kind of like fill in the blanks and guess pretty accurately how I would react or respond to certain things.
Yeah, one of the episodes of Black Mirror, British TV show.
Great show.
Yeah, it was about some woman whose husband had died, but she had all this video of him.
Oh.
And there was a service that set up an AI version of him, and it starts out small, like it was someone who would post on social media as him, and eventually it grew to be this big thing.
Don't tell me. Don't spoiler alert me.
All right.
I just watched an episode of it the other day.
Is it good? Saving that one for you. I didn't want to tell you about
please,
it.
Thank you.
It's a good episode.
Oh, it's so good. I watched one the other day about the video games that they put that thing in the back of your head. Did you see that one? It's in the new season.
Yeah.
It's
I saw
episode
all of them for
2.
sure.
God damn, it's good. That's a great show.
New one's come out in a couple weeks. 3 weeks, man.
It's a good show.
Good
Mrs. Rogan does not like it, though. She's freaked out.
It is a bit creepy.
I think she hears too much of that shit from me, too. You know, she just gets freaked out on technology in the future and the possibilities.
But yeah, like making a fake Joe Rogan is something that, is possible to a degree.
Super easy.
Right now, you could probably do something if they put enough resources in just Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
They could have something, because this type of, the generative adversarial networks, this thing where they've got one judge and one generator. They'll have one AI that just tries to make Joe Rogans, and then they'll have another AI that's an expert at detecting the real Joe Rogan, and it'll have all this real material to go by, and then this will keep feeding things to this, and it'll say, oh, that's not quite right, he doesn't say like that, he narrows his eyes when he's confused, and
wow.
And eventually it will come up with something that resembles you.
Well, then it becomes a thing of like, how do you know you're you, and how do you know you're talking to someone else that's them? Like, here's the thing. Let's just say, why'd you leave this rubber dick just sitting right here, man? That's just rude. Chris Ryan gave me a rubber dick. Sorry. I just noticed it. I looked over. I had a comment. Let's say if, say your father died, which is one of Ray Kurzweil's big things. One of his primary motivations is to recreate his father. He lost his father when he was young, and he believes that through the advent of artificial intelligence and through the data that he's collected, the recordings of his father and the images, that one day he will literally be able to communicate with his father again. I don't know if that's real, but I do know that someone like Duncan, say if my friend Duncan died, it's entirely possible that within the next 50 years, they're going to be able to create a version of Duncan, and Duncan can come over and say, hi, dude, I'm back. Hey, crazy. I was dead. And I won't even know. I won't know if it's really Duncan.
You've got to watch this episode of Black Mirror then.
Okay, don't tell me anymore. Don't tell me anymore. What is it?
I'm trying to remember where I found this. I think it was an NPR episode. It might have been on Radiolab, a thing called Deadbot. This guy made literally a text. He'd used all of his dad's past text messages between himself and him, and then made a AI bot he could chat with. Whoa. And I think his brother can use it too. Yeah. They can just send generic messages like, hey, how you doing? And he sends something that he would have sent back.
And meanwhile, your dad's like, shut up, faggot. Your dad just says rude shit to you. You little pussy, you're never going to amount to nothing. Oh, dad bot.
Yeah, and if that's what your dad was like, then it would do that. Yeah.